The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello. Welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, episode number 109. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, this afternoon, this morning on your drive to anywhere in particular. Nowhere in particular. My name is Mark, one of the co-hosts here. Sitting next to me, sitting to the left of me is the game changer herself, Jess. Hello. Sitting to the right of me is the trail master of puppets himself, Hury.
Good evening.
Well, good evening to you, sir. I hope everyone is doing well and healthy out there in wherever you are. Let's see here. The LTP, this is our 109th episode. So if this is your first time listening, welcome. The water is warm. We think you will like it. If you are a longtime listener, welcome home. Tonight's show is sponsored by nobody. So except us. And we have some we do have some Patreon supporters. So if you feel inclined to give us, I don't know, think of it as like a little tip, as you would tip your barista or something, to make you some coffee, right, Udi? Like when you go to Dutch Bros and you get your fancy.
Yeah, I tip every time.
Yeah,
yep.
It's just like that, and we make it super simple. It's a $5, $3, or $1. You can go to Patreon. Actually, you can go to leavingtodaypodcast.com and click on the Patreon logo. And it's as simple as that. You do whatever it is you like. That is our only sales pitch for that. All right, we've got T-shirts and masks on our TeePublic site. So if you want to, put Jess around your face.
Did you see that? I sent it to you, right?
Yes.
It was epic.
You can do that.
Did you order it or no?
No.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, we've got...
This is what I look like without this on.
Yeah. We've got other masks too with our logos. But anyway, we've got T-shirts, and they're always on sale. They're like right now, I think they're like 35% off. So you can get a T-shirt for like $12. So go and do that if you are so inclined. Tonight we are going to be talking about, and this is kind of fun because what I didn't really realize is that listeners actually listen to us for advice. Not that they just were kind of tuning in, they were kind of trying to get entertained with us, but they actually listen to the things we say. So as a request from Dan, we're going to start our new series about talking about foods. And we are going to be talking about all the restaurants on Main Street, USA. And we're going to give you our tips, advice, and things. And there's some things I actually haven't tried yet. But we will get to that. And we also talk to our listeners on Instagram, and they have some pretty cool tips, so we're going to share that too. 101 is dark tonight.
Yeah, she's dark for a while.
Dark for a while, is she?
She's a dark soul.
She's a dark soul. So still under construction right now. You've got the.
She's 101.
She's a 101.
Forever.
Forever.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, we'll get that segment back. Do we have this day in Disney history though?
Of course.
Okay, cool. And then of course we're gonna have our news, and we are gonna try to keep this light. Just because I think that's how we just want to do it. So simple, silly question. Tonight, if you were going to extend the monorail anywhere and add a stop to its existing path, where would you add a stop and where would you extend said monorail? These are deep questions we need to ask.
I would add a stop in DCA.
DCA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any place in particular in DCA would be good?
I think I would.
Right by the California?
Yeah, by the Grand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the Grand, kind of where the airplane is.
Yep.
Over by
right
Soarin'.
there would be good. Mm-hmm. I think it's opportune. They could actually build one up right there. I
They
think.
could.
Yeah, because I mean it's an access road right back there, right?
They could do that.
Yeah.
But
And
how
what
would that?
What would you call it? The adventure stop, or
The adventure stop.
no, you can't do that.
And I guess you would have to scan your tickets to go on it because, let's say you didn't have a ticket to go to Disneyland that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why they haven't, probably because of that for ticketing. Like, how do we engage in that? But they could do it.
Sure. Absolutely. Yep. So DCA.
Gateway to the sky.
Ooh.
Something with like planes, because it'd be right there.
Something with planes.
Yeah,
So that would be the stop, the gateway to the sky stop.
something like that. Yeah.
Look at you.
Gateway to adventure? No.
I was thinking that, but I think Adventureland when I think that.
I know, I do too.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was like, maybe, maybe not.
Gateway to California.
Gateway out of California.
I know. Right. Don't even get me going.
Oh, I knew that. I knew as soon as you said that.
Why'd you do that?
Because I can.
I know you do it well.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
No, I mean, or maybe you can just do a Disney California Adventure stop.
Monorail station.
Monorail station.
Yep.
Stop number 2.
Stop number 2. And would you want to see it extended anywhere? The loop?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I think it's long enough. It's
See, I guess in the back of my mind, I would like it if it went to the Toy Story lot or something like that.
I would want it to, not
Okay.
that far, but I think over that entryway. You know how it hugs along and then goes over the in the Esplanade over the entrance. Instead of cutting through there, maybe going up and around a little bit further. But I don't know, man. It's kind of a cool.
Oh no, I know what you're saying.
yeah.
It is a cool sight when you're sitting there,
Yeah.
or we're standing in line and that goes
Yeah.
by and you go, yeah. No, I just always thought that to one of the parking spaces, lots or parking garages, it would be nice to have that thing service that, because you can get people to either by foot into the park, by monorail, or via tram, or whatever that thing is.
You know, it would be cool if it went all the way out there. Then you could do your safety check and your ticket and go and fly in.
Oh yes,
I would
Yeah.
totally do that.
yes.
Because if I go stay where I stayed before, that would be very opportune. Like very, very good. Like it would make my entrance into the park like a half a block walk.
You mean where we stayed? Mm-hmm.
No. Not where you stayed. Where I stayed with. Oh no! Wait, did we stay there?
We stayed somewhere.
No, not there. Travel Lodge. Where do we stay?
It wasn't that. It was the Econo Travel Lodge.
Oh yeah, no. Not
It was
there.
on the corner of, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Of
Of despair and
that
bad luck.
Oh, that hotel was horrid. But anyway, yeah, no, not that one. No.
Okay. But no, you're right. They could definitely do some pre screenings there and get you in and out. And that's how they did it for Rise of the Resistance at the Toy Story lot that morning. They had every. So, anyways, I'm not going to go off about that. So yeah, I'd be totally down with it with a stop at DCA. I think that'd be a natural place to do it.
And not that difficult, I don't think, to add.
No,
No.
that'd be a nice way to go to that park too.
That wouldn't be a bad way.
No.
All right, I'll get behind it.
Okay.
That's what he said.
We should, yeah. We should write our local Disney leader and tell him to say that. I mean, yeah, okay, to do that.
You know, I'm like, it's in my head now. Like,
What
I'm
is?
thinking about that, putting that stop right there. It's a really good idea.
Right in front.
Yeah.
Well, what if you could board at the Grand Californian? It's like if you were guests and you could just check in there.
Like you used to be able to do for...
Yeah, before.
Yeah, for the Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Why do it? Do it, Disney.
But
Do
it couldn't be exclusive to the Disneyland Hotel
No,
guests.
that is why I'm thinking you'd have to... I mean, it makes sense why they changed that
Yeah.
to the middle of downtown Disney because
Yeah.
they made it more accessible for, the non-Disney hotel patron. But
Yeah.
Right.
But the stop that is at downtown Disney is a great stop.
I love it.
Yes.
Every trip I try to get into the park through there at least one time.
But it would never be the first day of your trip, right?
No, I don't need it to happen day one. But at one point in time, because eventually downtown Disney will happen, we will go down and do whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, with the the mindset that I will be going back in, and whether it be in the morning, because I've done that before. I've gone in the morning and gone in by myself. I've done that before.
Yes, you have.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, you have. All right. So there's some good answers for opening question.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Good.
I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something in the opening?
No.
Okay. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Might be that Udi's drink is empty already.
Udi's drink is empty.
Yeah. And I'm yelling barkeep, and there's no barkeep.
There's no barkeep.
Yeah, we gave Jules the night off. It's been working hard.
Yeah. We're hardly working.
Hardly working. There's that too. All right. So now we're going to go to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
Okay, we have some news items to go over tonight, and it's all going to be just general Disneyland stuff. Because lately our news has been a little down. Oh, wait a minute. Udi's on the floor.
I know.
I know.
My
you
back
saw
is
you went
bugging
on
me.
The floor.
This is a strange occurrence here.
My back is bugging me.
All right. Yeah, sorry, listeners. Udi was causing a commotion over here. We had to address that. Okay. First news item is Disneyland's closed. Second news item, Disney files a patent for a system that deciphers individual guest preferences using scannable apparel and accessories. Despite ongoing furloughs and park closures, Disney is still keeping busy to plus up its parks and resorts by filing a number of permits and patents, including this recent one, which caught the attention of the author due to the flashy graphics used to explain the new technology. Whenever a complex patent is explained by the way of a comic book page, we're all in. Yeah.
I know you got to look. You got to see it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, we'll put it on Instagram or something. It's kind of funny. The patent was filed earlier last week by Disney Enterprises, formerly titled Preference Implementation System for Acting on Preferences of Facility Visitors. It's described as a system for implementing visitor customizations as a facility using selective image recognition. The system includes a processor and memory storing an optical marker definition, and for potential visitors to the facility, a reference file for image-based recognition of a person. He's not going to like that. Mm-mm. The system includes a camera in a space of the facilities capturing an image of the space. The system includes an opt-in. Okay, I'm already upset with this news item. Okay, anyways, listeners, we're going to lose listeners if I keep reading this nonsense.
Oh, man.
So
I get why, but I'm like, no.
Yeah, because it does raise the concerns of data mining, as the author said.
Yeah.
So it'll contain a copy of the visitor's ID, their preferred name, biographical information, a record and reference file, plus all their customizations and preferences tied to that information. Technologies such as facial recognition and other forms of biometrics may also be used to maintain the visual identifier of each guest and prevent mix-ups. Yeah, I mean, and they do bring a point. Disney probably already has all this information on hand, anyways, especially if
there
you're
will be at one
frequent
point,
visitor.
With meta, with your meta, very true.
Well, right, because when you scan into the annual pass, it knows Udi scanned in on July 3rd or whatever. It knows Udi bought two. If you want your AP discount at Rancho, it knows what you bought.
Yep.
If you want your discount on merchandise, it knows what you bought, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So
they will have your profile especially if you're an AP holder.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. And, you know, that is where you kind of have that kind of, you agree. At one point, you kind of agree because you understand what is going on. Things like this, I mean, if you opt into it, then I'm not going to sit here and tell you, okay, well, you're whatever. I'm not going to judge you. I may disagree, but I'm going to be like, okay, if you want to wear clothing where they can do that and you want to subject yourself to facial recognition, okay. I'm not one. And it has nothing to do with me being like, you know, I'm more, unfortunately, I at points in time will look at the negativity of the world and go, there are people you can't trust with that kind of info.
Right.
And that is where I kind of go, oh, it's going to be super secure, and I get all that, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, do you really need it? No. Mm-mm. I mean, I will say this. Having the AP, knowing that Disney has my profile on file, you know, when I reserved it, what time I reserved it, any issues I may have had, anything associated with my AP. I get that. But they've also done a very good job of not directing anything towards me as far as general advertisement or anything like that. They're not like trying to pick up all my metadata and going like, oh, look, he likes Rancho, so let's lean what we want to push to him in that direction. Oh, look, he spent more time in, you know, over here, and he bought things from Galaxy's Edge or blah, 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 and on and on and on. They haven't, at least for me, never directed things like trying to push me more things like, unfortunately, we've all had that kind of freaky thing where you're Googling, let's say, a bicycle. And you go to a website, da-da-da, and then what's popping up on their ads? Bicycles. Kind of freaky.
Kind of freaky.
And then we've all been at that moment, we're all, huh?
Right.
But anyway, but Disney has done a good, at least for me, never done anything where I'm like popping up like, hey, you know, if you go to the park next week, you can go to Rancho and blah, blah, blah. None of that. None of that targeted ad has ever come my way. I'm not saying it hasn't happened to other people, but for me, I've never had that. Have you? Yeah, no, I don't think any of us have ever had that. So to me, like, that's where I'm kind of like, okay, the AP, I know you guys know what I'm doing. You know my habits. Whatever. That's kind of the deal. But going that, to me, that next level, you're like, do you really? And like, what is the purpose of it?
Well, the purpose is just what they say so they can customize a unique experience for you, which they haven't.
You know, and all I hear is so we can track you.
Yeah, which is the side effect of that, and they do. But the flip side is, what if, you know, you do all that and you have your information and they go, hey, oh, and they go, since you have like the Flex Pass, they go, oh, you booked for March 10th and 13th.
Yep.
And they go, okay, we're sending you a special coupon. You buy 2 enchiladas or whatever, and you get a free drink, right? And you just go and scan it. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
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 Again, I mean,
or here's a fast pass for whatever. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, they haven't done anything, like I said, targeted or pushed.
Sure.
Yeah.
True.
Which means, you know, like I said, which the signifiers are your information is getting pushed along
Right.
different people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that, you know, it's a little IRL. Going a little IRL, but anyway.
All right. Next news item. Okay, I don't even know what this is. I thought Udi might know what this is.
Oh, ha ha ha. You know I do.
What is it, Udi?
Okay. So, The Mandalorian, we all are fans of said show, correct?
Yes, we are.
Now, how can I go? Okay. Katie Sackhoff. Now, I haven't heard definitely yet. This has been floating around. I have yet. Nothing. Disney hasn't announced it. I haven't seen anything from any official channel. I haven't, sadly say, I haven't even read what you typed up here. Sorry, Mark. But the rumor is right now that Katie Sackhoff, who has been to this point voicing the character of Bo-Katan from the Clone Wars and the Rebels series. She's a Mandalorian. A great character.
Yeah.
And if I can put it anyway, that for people who don't know, she's kind of like a really badass warrior. Great character. Her sister was the Duchess of Mandalore, who is assassinated with, spoiler alert for everybody who's looking back, don't plug in right now for Clone Wars, but she gets assassinated by Darth Maul, and at that point she has an existential crisis between, it's very, very deep, okay? It adds weight to, okay, so for The Mandalorian, I think everybody's been caught up. Do you remember the scene when we finally see where Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, we see as a child, we see the Mandalorian come down, right?
Yes.
And
Right.
as a kid. Now, for all of you who don't know, the bat or on the shoulder plate, there is a symbol. It looks like kind of like a three, like a claw with three. That is the symbol of the Death Watch. Okay, Bo-Katan, leader of said Death Watch. So now, for people who don't know, like I said, that's deep diving. If you're a very, like for Mark and Jess, who are fans of The Mandalorian, this is going deep into Mandalorian lore. So now the rumor is that Katie Sackhoff has been cast to do a live action for Bo-Katan.
Okay.
Which, when you see the character, Bo-Katan, in the animation,
Yeah.
it's Katie Sackhoff
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with red hair.
Right, yeah.
And if they in fact do it, it would be absolutely perfect timing because Bo-Katan would be older, but Katie Sackhoff is not old. She was older than when she first came in the scene,
Yeah.
being Starbuck during the Battlestar Galactica, is where I first saw her. But and she's a great actress. I love her and everything she's done. She's done some B-roll, but whatever she does, she's good. So the rumor is that she will be doing her role of Bo-Katan live action in The Mandalorian at some point. And if it is in fact true, you're in for a treat. Mark, you're in for a treat. I'm pointing.
I like treats.
I'm pointing at Jess. Jess, you're in for a treat because it adds another in-depth, strong character who happens to be a female, like Cara. And I think I went off my little tangent about I love good characters and good strong characters. She is another one. So I'm looking forward to it. If that in fact she does pop up, we're talking deep. We're trying to make some deep cuts into Mandalorian lore, and which is fantastic for me being a Star Wars fan forever. But to me, I find it even better because then that will bring a deeper understanding of Mandalore to people like Jess and Mark. You're kind of a little bit more, but more like people like Jess and 13 who they love the Mandalorian, they love Tiny, they love the child, and this will give even a deeper cut and actually add meaning to a lot that is going on. So
And I can see her walking around Galaxy's Edge, Judy.
Oh yeah, and you could actually have her. She would actually fit timeline.
Okay, cool.
It would be she would be older. It would make more sense for it to be Sabine walking around.
Okay, now you're going off the rails with this. Okay.
All you Star Wars fans, you guys know what I'm talking about. If timeline-wise, if I'm incorrect, you guys correct, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that if we wanted to see some form of Mandalorian walking around through Galaxy's Edge, it would probably have to be Sabine because she's relatively young at the beginning of the rebellion. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So I'm guessing you like it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I read that and went, hell yeah, if it's true.
Okay.
Because right now we covered it in the Mando show yesterday when we recorded it. It'll come out. It probably come out tomorrow.
Okay.
We cover rumors, and we're kind of getting fed up because they're coming fast and quick, and they're not substantiated by anybody. So that
Hey,
is
Jess.
why,
Hi.
Okay.
But anyway, there you go.
Okay.
Did not say anything.
Yes, you did not.
I thought it, though.
Yeah.
And what were you thinking?
Nothing.
Thanks.
She was thinking that Disneyland Resort moves Target to July, is what she was thinking. The next news item is that Disneyland Resort has moved its earliest hotel reservations date from June 1st to July 1st, 2020. That means that the resort does not expect to reopen the two hotels and theme parks before the end of June. Okay, and yeah, that's about all I want to talk about that. I don't want to deep dive into Target dates with Disneyland Resort. We don't know yet. You don't know that, how it's going to go. We're trying to be cherry here. It'll happen this year.
Yeah, Yeah, let's go.
Udi's knocking on wood. Would you?
No. That is the finger tap frustration.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I'm not going to go there.
Okay. We are officially in stage 2, though. Is what it says. We moved. California moved into stage 2 of the states reopening.
Only 8 to go.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think. Well, forget it. What I think. I think.
Why?
No, because because it's so easy to go off of these tangents about what's going to open and we're going to open, and I think podcasts dwell upon that. We don't know anything that anyone else does.
I know. End of the day, we're going to pontificate about things we really don't know anything about, other than we're running on raw emotion. That's why I'm kind of like tapping my finger, like I'm frustrated, but really, what am I going to say? I'm frustrated. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys all. I think everybody knows that. I think you guys know it. I think all our listeners know it. I think they're frustrated. I think a lot of people are really frustrated with the situation.
Yes.
We didn't ask for it. We don't want it. But we're now handed the crap sandwich per se.
Okay, Rudy.
But anyway.
Okay.
Moving
Which
forward.
you can find at Earl's Sandwich, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a popular.
All of their sandwiches taste like.
Can I get with a side of mac and cheese, please? That's good.
I'm okay with that.
Speaking on tonight's theme, we will cover Downtown Disney at some point.
Yeah, we will at one point. That is a long time, and then we can go into our full experience about where do we go for drinks that one time?
Uva Bar.
Uva Bar.
Bar.
Yeah.
Uva Bar. I liked Uva Bar.
Well,
Didn't like the bartender.
Okay.
but anyway, we'll go into it.
We will get there.
Okay, we'll go at the end. What do you think? Should that be like the very end?
Not tonight.
No. I'm thinking because this is going to be a long-going series because there is a lot of food to cover. I mean, we're not only going to talk about Disneyland, but we're going to go into DCA, correct?
What? Hootie. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, we are.
And then we go into DCA. Imagine DCA because oof.
And then we're going to go down Harbor and we're going to talk about Macaroni Grill.
And Captain Kids Buffet.
Captain Kids Buffet.
Yep.
And then the Pizza Press. Oh, dude, we have got it on lock.
I mean, we've
No.
got some stuff
And
planned.
then the routine that I was beginning to have is breakfast at Denny's every morning because believe it or not, I think I said it before, their coffee is, oh my God, really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is really, I remember I sat down with Joe, 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30 in the morning, sitting down with coffee, coffee. And we get our coffee and we start drinking and I'm like, holy crap, I look at Joe and I'm like, is it me? Am I really tired or what? But is this coffee really good? And he looks at me, he's like, dude, I was thinking the same thing. It's really good. I'm like, holy, chugged it. I'm like, refill. I drank 3 cups before 3 cups of coffee before I left. And wait for it.
Yeah.
1 to go.
I was going to say, you got one to go.
Yep. So I'm in security checkpoint sipping my coffee. I'm like nectar.
Nectar.
I felt like, the child
Like
in
you
that.
were on crack?
Yeah, no, the child. Remember the scene in the child going to the Mandalorian where
Yes.
Karen, then they're fighting.
Yeah.
And then they look over and the child sitting there
With his-
drinking
yeah.
it. I'm like, that's what I felt like,
I like it.
sipping my coffee. But anyway,
right.
But anyways. Okay.
weird where you find good coffee. Anyway,
Well, we're not going to go down Harbor and discuss
God.
restaurants. Okay. The next item, this will make Udi happy, is construction resumes on Adventures Campus and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disneyland Resort, despite, this is out of spite, of ongoing park closure. Those rebels over there, those construction guys are rebels. They're doing it. What?
my humble opinion, it should have never stopped.
That's shocking to me, Udi. Okay.
Say what?
Never.
No, absolutely not. They
Never.
No, it shouldn't have.
I understand what happened. It was a union thing, from what I understand. The union came in and said, "Hey, this isn't safe." But I'm like, I bet you look at every guy on that job site. Well, I would go
or
90
woman.
Guy. I blanket guy or essential worker on that site. I bet you 95 to 99% of them were like, "What? Okay, we'll work through."
Sure.
They wouldn't have cared.
No.
I mean, look at my job. I mean, they had to freaking pull me off for that. Like, are you kidding me? well, we have concerns. I know you do, but I don't. Like, I'm good, and let's keep on working. But anyway, so yeah, I saw that, super psyched,
Yes.
really happy.
While construction ceased briefly during the initial closure of Disneyland Resort, new developments indicate that essential workers are slowly returning to work on key projects such as Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and the Marvel-themed Adventures Campus. According to Brady McDonald of the OCA Register, the work taking place is being done by limited crews of essential workers, mainly the new upcoming Marvel Land and Disney California Adventure and the aforementioned attraction in Toontown. Let's see. It just says they will be working on weather protecting the Adventures Campus project, which has been delayed from its initial July 18th grand opening date. Working on weather protecting. So I guess they're going to add structures over it to keep it from inclement weather, or from the sun or something.
Well, probably because of the delay now, you got to make sure you don't have damage. I've been there before where you're working, and if you have a delay and you don't weather it correctly, like I've spent days, like I've had bosses calling me, like, make sure you weatherproof your work, because if you do not, you can have so many issues.
Okay.
So they're probably going through weatherproofing, making sure you don't have anything that the weather can come back in and actually damage not only your work that you may have been doing, but another trade's work. That was honestly, that was the biggest concern for me working, was when we weatherproofed everything, it was to make sure that if there was weather damage to the existing construction, that it wasn't your fault.
Okay.
And so they're probably doing a lot of that to just make sure they're CYA and making sure you don't have any further delays and cost overrun. So it makes total sense. My recommendation is finish the project. But, they have to follow their schedule, because I'm sure their schedules went out the window. And when you're on a tight timetable, I've never shown you guys schedules that I would get about what need to be where, when, and timelines, and I can only imagine for a project like that they're highly complex and integral.
Yep.
And any one piece falls off.
Lots of moving pieces.
You can have a lot of things go negative. So
right.
Anyway, I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah. As for the various refurbishments taking place throughout Disneyland, like the reimagining of Snow White's Scary Adventures and the extensive refresh of the Haunted Mansion, those are still on hold. Same with, let's see, Snow White attraction. Yeah, okay. However, in downtown Disney, work on refurbishing the Starbucks and the Sandal store has also resumed. Yeah.
One day I'll buy a pair of those.
Oh, those nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're always they're expensive, man. They are not cheap.
I bet.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, that was the news. Keeping it light, keeping it quick. Because people, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of news. Other gets closed and rumors, stage, and here we go.
I mean, the only other real news item is we're closed because of COVID, and I'm kind of tired talking about it.
We know that Shanghai's been open now for a week. I've heard nothing ill effect from that.
Nothing yet.
At least I've heard.
I know people are probably looking at with like a microscope on 1,000. Or 1 million, however deep you can get into it. But we'll find out. It'll be interesting to see, because I keep on feeling like we're gonna get our park back soon.
Okay.
A month and a half out.
Okay.
I think going real for a minute. The state we live in, wonderful state of California, as a whole has done a lot to push forward opening and kind of returning. But
Well, yeah.
If you want to know more, hit me up on DM, and then I'll go full deep if you really, really, really want to know. DM me.
Both Jess and I are going like this. No, don't do that.
Only if you want to know.
Okay.
I'm an open book. I'm pretty open and honest about my thoughts and opinions. If you follow my Instagram, you can find out. You can see them right there on display. I don't hide them.
Okay. Right on. So that was the news, and now let's go to this day in Disney history with Jess.
That was good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, this is your house.
This is my house. All right, so.
And you're giving me gin.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's not bad.
No.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with our This Day in Disney History. Actually, we're going to start and finish with it because that's all I'm doing tonight. Which is brought to you by our one and only Dan. And we're going to go back to 1964.
Okay.
Yes, which is much better. Much better. You want to take a guess? May 17th? 64.
Is it Disneyland related?
Yes.
Park related or?
Yes.
Then no.
Because it could be like, oh, Disney Animation uses the first animated cell.
I know, right?
Like a repeater technology.
No, I would say
They
Disney.
developed the 3D camera, with the multi-plane
No,
camera.
that was well before 64.
I know.
But you're right.
Which we've all stood in the presence of said camera.
Disneyland files a permit to break ground for New Orleans Square.
Crap, that's a good one.
Well, I just completely randomly made that up.
I have no idea. Something to do with the hotel.
Okay. So on May 17th, 1964, Disney's Wonderful World of Color TV show airs the episode Disneyland Goes to the World's Fair, which is why I was like, it's kind of about the park.
Okay.
And what do they talk about on said show? Does it say?
Walt is shown working on a scene from the Progress Land show along with Walter Rogers, his principal audio animatronic programmer. Although Disney hasn't built the fair's Kodak Pavilion, Walt explains to millions of viewers about how the development of Kodak cameras make it possible for people to record their World's Fair memories.
Oh, okay.
And actually plugs the Kodak, he actually plugs in the Kodak Pavilion. Kodak's structure is located next to Pepsi's It's a Small World attraction and the Tower of the Four Winds, the only place where visitors can get a picture taken with Disney characters.
Oh.
Cool.
So kind of about Disney.
Yeah. Not bad.
Ta-da! That's it. The end.
That's a good...
Going on historic Disney pictures, did you saw that picture I DM'd you on Instagram?
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did you?
Probably not.
Look at that one real quick. It is a picture of Walt with his, I think, like a Super 8 camera.
On the ground.
On the ground, on the beach. Mm-hmm. In, I forgot where. But it's a great picture. I mean...
Coco Cabana.
Yeah, it popped up. I'm like, man, what a great photo.
Rio de Janeiro.
There we go. What a great photo.
I like that man.
Mm-hmm. He did good.
I like him.
He did good.
I like him. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, well, thank
I
you.
love you all. I'm just old and tired. And tired of being old.
Whatever, Grammy.
Whatever. Okay, so now let's go to a feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, so here's our feature presentation. Tonight we're going to start this little segment, this little trip, this food tour on Disneyland because Dan actually wanted it, and it's a really good story. It's a good thing. Now, it's meant we're going to provide some tips and some reviews of all the restaurants on Main Street USA, and it's meant to be as a guide for people planning their trip in the future, and so that you know what to do. But I think, part of the fun of it is trying it out on your own and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work. But so use this guide, and we also solicited help from some of our listeners. We didn't get any audio this time, but they did write us and give us some tips. So and we're going to just walk down. Do you want to walk down the right side or left side?
Wow, I haven't looked at this.
No, I know how we entered the park, but down Main Street.
Right side.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so
I gave Mark a look like, really? You need to ask that
I do.
question?
They updated this app. I haven't been on here in a while.
Oh,
It's
okay.
nice.
Yep.
Okay, so and I'm not looking at the app right now, but as you walk in on the right side, now, do either of you initially get popcorn or churro?
No.
I do not.
No matter what. Okay, I swear because I never do either, but I see people doing that first
There
thing.
are, yeah, no, seen many a person like at 8 o'clock in the morning, churro in hand. Okay, I'd rather have coffee in hand, but whatever. I'm down with that. But yeah, you have walking in right there, churro stand.
Yeah.
No, would you ever? I don't know. I don't think I would ever. I'm
not a morning churro person.
No, me either.
I'll do a Dole Whip in the morning.
Ooh, that's crazy talk.
I'm with Jess on that one. I totally would do that.
Stop agreeing with me.
No, okay. No, I totally disagree with Jess. She's gone on the crazy bus.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
So going down the right side, what is the first eatery that we come to? I think it's Starbucks.
It would be, yeah.
I'm not looking at the app. Okay.
Yeah, the Market House.
Okay.
Yep. Which we have all been in there a few times. I don't know. Okay, me being not a big, I like coffee, but Starbucks has kind of waned in my favor. I'm more of a Dutch Brothers guy now. For all of you who don't know, Dutch Brothers is more of a West Coast coffee house, and to me, they beat the crap out of Starbucks. But I recognize it. Yeah. But I know, Jess, you go, and I know 13. You and 13 would frequent that a lot more than
Starbucks.
Anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs a Starbucks like I need one right now.
Oh.
She needs Starbucks to function in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
She needs her caffeine.
Okay. So Jacob, this is cool, Jacob. He said, always love to go to Starbucks in the morning right when it opens and get a zebra hot chocolate on Main Street.
Oh, yeah.
It's a regular hot chocolate mixed with hot white chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's sweet and so good and gets me in the perfect mood in the morning to start my day at Disneyland.
Okay.
So there's a little listener tip right there. Go get the zebra hot chocolate and let me know how that is. It sounds really, really, really good.
Yeah, well, my last few times at the park, we were there for, waiting in downtown or Main Street and in the general vicinity for rope drop. But not only that, waiting for, to try to get on the virtual queue for Rise. And that line to get into the Starbucks at the Market House, crazy long. They had it taped off. That went all the way down, practically down to the hub. Yeah, and so I never went in there, but yeah, it was crazy. That is my last memory of there. And again, I don't drink a lot of Starbucks, so I never, other than going in there to get a mug, one of the the land mugs. Mm-hmm. No, right. I don't go in. Yeah.
I've gone in there a few times. It's typical Starbucks. Mm-hmm. It's got a little bit of a Disney flair to it. I think the one in downtown Disney is a little nicer looking. It's more modern, but I understand that this one is designed the way it is. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like I said, I've been in there before, and I do encourage you guys to go in there. I kind of wish it wasn't in the park, but it's there, and it's fine, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on, next item, the Main Street Fruit Cart. Mm-hmm. Have you guys ever gone there?
Yes.
Oh, Jess.
No, me never always walk by, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we went and we'll get freeze-dried apples, or...
I think I've gotten a Coke from it before, nothing big.
That's what we did when we were waiting for Rise, because there was no line.
Yep. Okay. And then I always walk by because I go get my battery recharge right there by the lockers.
Yeah. No, I have been to the fruit cart in Fantasyland. And it's right across the little road from Red Rose Tavern. It's there. It's right where those frozen drinks are. We'll get to that later. But okay. So I've got nothing on that. Do we even know what they offer there?
Well, I think other than what? Well, hold on.
Oh, we can see it right now.
Yeah, give me one moment. What they have would be assorted whole fruit, pickles, chips, drinks, like Mandarin 3-pack, cheese snack. So kind of like a little light snack, pretty much, and then bottled beverages. So Coke, water, Sprite, Diet Coke.
Is it those giant dill pickles? You think
it was a bigger one? Yeah.
Oh, those are pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. No,
Yeah.
I don't want one of those. Okay, cool.
I like those.
So now we're going down to one of the more. I think we've talked about it a few times.
The very next one
Yeah.
on the map is what?
The little red wagon.
Yes. Okay.
Always.
And then you guys all know what the little red wagon has, right?
Yes, we do.
Potato chips.
Yeah, they have potato chips, and that's about it, and soda.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the little red wagon again. So they sell the best corn dogs in the park, and this is from Marcy Smothers. Check out her book, Eat Like Walt. And now she mentions that because yes, other places do sell corn dogs, but they also fry them in other batter that they make onion rings or mozzarella sticks. These are ones that only use. They're only fried there, and that's the only thing that they fry. So if you go on a corn dog, and my daughter loves this place, and she'll go to it, at least she has to go to it every time we go, if not twice. Yeah, it's just a great place. And just a little, little pro tip here or a little history thing is that, the next restaurant on the list is the Plaza Inn. Used to be called the Red Wagon Inn. So this Red Wagon pays homage to that former name. So I'm sure you guys everyone knew that, but just throw that out there. Udi knew that. Jess definitely knew that.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. All right. So the next restaurant is what? Where are we going?
Well, the Plaza Inn, which to me, it took a while before I can actually remember eating there. I mean, I think I've gone before and kind of talked about it. As a kid, we didn't really eat that much in the park. My parents were old school. They had the ice chest for sandwich stuff in the van, where we would go and have lunch in the parking lot, or that kind of thing. But I think when did we eat there? Didn't we eat there one time? Yeah, we did. We had
Yeah, we did.
I had pasta. I think you had fried chicken.
No, I didn't. Ariel did.
Oh, Ariel did, and then I wound up eating the rest of it.
Yeah.
That is right.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
she
food.
didn't finish it. I'm like, ooh, I'll have that if you don't want it.
This is also Marcy's office when she's not at home.
Yeah, that it happens to be where we sat down and talked to her for like a half an hour. And I love her corner.
Yes.
That she picks. I mean, I don't think we showed you. Didn't we show you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should, because Jess wasn't with us when we went there or when we met up with her. But that corner where she sits is amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you like fried chicken, it's incredible. You can go in and you can get. I usually get like the salad, because they'll make it fresh for you, like right there.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's a worker there that's saying, okay, what do you want on it? And you just point to it, and they do it for you, and they give you like a breadstick. It's a great place. You can get drink refills there.
Yep.
That's a pro thing. Because my daughters love the fried chicken. They usually have really good desserts. I got the Main Street Electrical Parade dessert cake.
That is one thing I was going to mention. They have an assortment of different kind of cakes and whatnot, and they're all so good. Yeah, I think I've had. What did I have there? Was it chocolate or carrot?
For cake?
Yeah, I can't remember, but I remember thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is great." And then you have that moment where you walk in there, you're kind of like, they have it, and you have that assortment, like, "Oh my gosh, I have a lot of choices."
Yeah.
But I think last time I went, I had the what did I have? I had the penne and chicken pesto and Alfredo. That is what I had last time we ate, which was a while ago now, but that was really, really good. The next thing I'm going to do is when we go, if we ever go, will probably be the penne with the bolognese.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I have not had that, but I'm sure it's really good.
Or the pot roast. Ooh.
I haven't had that either. Oh, I've been with someone who has ordered that. My dad ordered that, and I didn't try it, of course, but it looked really good.
I'm a sucker for good pot roast.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, they have a good one at
Rainforest Cafe.
and Galaxy's Edge.
I didn't care for that one.
I gave you a piece of it, didn't I?
That's what I got.
I know, and then you didn't like it.
Or maybe you gave me a piece.
I gave you a piece,
And
you had
I
you had something else. I gave you a piece of my pot roast.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I mean, but I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing that's really cool is that you can order. I mean, if you want, I think they close at 9-ish because the restaurants do close early at Disneyland. But if you go like at 8:30, 8:45, they'll still serve you. Eat outside.
Oh yeah.
Take your time, and guess what? You're watching the fireworks at 9:30, and that is a great spot.
Yeah.
And I mean, so that's a little tip right there. Actually, some other people meant, and you know, for a historical value, if you are into that, I mean, that building always was a restaurant from day one. So you can go in there, and it's relatively unchanged.
Yeah, I mean, when you go into it, you have that vibe of what is the word I want to look? Vintage, original, unchanged, but has a very Walt kind of, original. Like, like you can feel what was initially done there. Yeah,
right. And Marcy had mentioned Walt has had his own table there, which is still there. So you can ask us. Actually, you seat yourself there. But if you want to know where that is, go check out her book, Eat Like Walt. So the whole Becky Bella, I guess we'll just call her Becky. I don't know, but that's her name. She mentions this. She mentions a lot of things, but she mentions the Plaza Inn. And here, I'm just going to read her message. I love, and that's capital love, the Matterhorn macaroon from the Jolly Holiday. I enjoy having I enjoy having while I'm watching a parade on Main Street. Otherwise, like Mark, I'm all about ice cream. That's right. On my last trip, we did the character breakfast at the Plaza Inn with my my 2-year-old twin nephews. Oh my gosh. All of my 30 years of Disney trips and memories, that will forever be one of my most cherished ones. I paid $35, and I think all I ate was a couple of bites of fruit. I don't like breakfast foods. LOL. Hold on. We need to put a pin in that. I'm going to come back in a second. I'm upset. Becky, why don't you like breakfast foods?
I'm not a big breakfast food fan.
Weirdo.
I will tell you as a matter of fact, Udi and I ate for over an hour. Over an hour for breakfast.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
I did not want to leave.
No, we did not. And we both got iced coffee. At least I got an iced coffee to go after that.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, Becky, we need to talk about your breakfast. Your disdain, as Jess would say.
Eggs. Oh my gosh, bacon.
It's not good.
Okay. Anyway,
man, how much did we? Oh man, hash browns. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Anyway,
she says, I don't like breakfast foods for me. LOL. And I had churroed too hard the day before. That's pretty funny. That's a nice verb. And got sick. But to see their faces light up with each character and interaction, it was worth every single penny. I'll post some pics and tag you guys because I'm super proud of Auntie like that.
Cool. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, she wants to experience it through kids' eyes at some point. And yes, you should. It'll change your life. That's a very good point. The Plaza Inn does have a character breakfast, which you need to make reservations for. You cannot walk into that. You got to just make reservations for that. And as Becky said, it's probably worth it. I've never done it. I've walked by it and I've seen it in action going, and it looks like people are having lots of fun. And I imagine that breakfast food is really good, despite Becky not liking breakfast food. So was that all for the Plaza Inn? It's never a bad time. I mean, it's just a great place.
It's fantastic.
Super fantastic. Okay, next item we're gonna go to. Where we're gonna go around the hub, or what do we?
Hold on. I'm reading the menu for the breakfast right now.
Okay.
Made to order omelets, which a lot of people, if you don't know, I did that for a couple years. So now, whenever I go anywhere, like with my family, if we're having brunch or breakfast or whatever, my mom automatically goes, well, here is the vegetables, here's that, blah, 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 blah. And I have to go and make omelets for everybody. But anyway, scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, biscuits and gravy, French toast, Mickey waffles. Come on. Oh, my gosh.
All you care to eat?
I'm totally in the mood. I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. I'm making pancakes tomorrow morning. Anyway. Yeah, we got to talk, Becky.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so next item or next. So I mean, absolutely go to the Plaza Inn. It'll be worth it. It's nostalgic. It is wonderful. It's charming. The food is great. Cannot go wrong with any of the dishes. And if they have a special like dessert, cake, or pie, just get it. It'll change your life.
Yeah, that electrical parade one was pretty epic.
Yes. Okay.
Are you good on that, Udi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going around the bend?
Going around the bend. What's our next place?
Well, quick question before we advance: are we going to add the hub because of the 2 carts or no?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just right? Just churro.
Well, what is it over
No,
there?
you have the popcorn one, and then don't you have like
Churros.
Churro.
no the hot food one? Which one is that one?
Ooh.
Oh, it's turkey legs and chimichangas.
Yep.
Okay, so that's that. Okay.
Where can we put? We can add that in.
We're doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're crazy like that. We
Okay.
see, listeners, we try to give you extra value. So around the hub, you've got it's like three various carts.
They have the if we're continuing down our path.
Yes.
If you go around the hub and around the partner statue, and you're gonna run into the churro cart near Sleeping Beauty Castle,
Okay.
and then I mean it's a churro cart.
It is.
I never go.
No.
I can't
I
give
do
you
every
the quality of
once in a
churro. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean the churro debate. I am not one that jumps into the churro debate.
It's a funny debate, but
Yeah.
here's why I'll let that debate. Here's why I will allow buying a churro there. Bless you, Jess.
Excuse me.
Here's why I will allow. It'll be LTP approved to buy a churro there because you are only moments away from Frontierland at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're within a few hundred feet of walking over, and
Yes.
you're like, "Hello."
And you can hold it. Don't eat it until you cross the bridge, and then, and only then can you
And
enjoy.
then you can, yeah, because then when you walk in through that bridge, you're only moments away from Rancho. But anyway, we will get there eventually.
Yes. Okay.
Anyway,
So then, what's the next cart?
then would be the one with the turkey legs and the chimichanga. Now, I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember last trip, I think it was, or no, trip before, we went when I was with Corey from, I think it was with Corey from All Aboard.
Okay.
And with Joe.
Right.
And Ryan.
That's the Jungle Cruiser.
The Jungle Cruiser with Yoho Joe and Hattie from the All Aboard podcast. Now those guys, and they were. I'm pretty sure it was the Jungle Cruiser. Corey, who's like, I just want a chimichanga.
Yeah.
I just want a chimichanga, and there are a few carts in the park that will have them. And this is one of them, along with the turkey leg. I have had neither, and to be real with you, I have little to no interest in either.
Right.
I'm not a turkey leg guy. Even during Thanksgiving, I'm like, no white meat.
No white meat?
No, only white meat.
Oh,
and
okay.
then just me. And then chimichangas, man. I'm not Deadpool, so they're okay. But I don't know. I'm not a big.
Yeah. Either of those selections would not do good with me. I just don't see the appeal to walk around with a big hunk of meat.
You know, sorry, but you know, all of a sudden a mental picture flashed in my brain about Jess walking around with a freaking turkey leg. I don't know why, but it making me laugh. I know.
Well,
I don't think I could.
I think we should do that, and then we should all follow her, and she'd be leading us with the piece of meat.
and then use it as a baton
Yeah.
or something
or
like,
club.
Yeah.
club of meat.
It'd be a club.
a meat club. I've heard a couple of things that may be one of the highest things in sodium is that turkey leg.
Doesn't
I
surprise
believe
me.
it because I don't know how they prepare it, but my gosh, yeah.
My manager at work, he always asks me about Disneyland. He loves to go. And he offered his advice on it, and he's got like 4 kids and a wife, so there's 6 people in his crew, and he said that he gets like 2 turkey legs, puts one in his backpack, and they all just kind of gnaw on it. What? I know, dude, I know. And I'm like, I go,
can't. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
can't.
really? He goes, yeah. And I go, that doesn't sound good to me. You put it in your backpack, and like an hour later, you go, well, you know what? I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna gnaw on that thing, and you just kind of just pass it around. I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do that.
No.
You wouldn't do that with 13. Just gnaw on a.
No, God, no.
You wouldn't.
I've never had a turkey leg.
Lady, you wouldn't do the Lady and Tramp thing with the turkey leg.
Maybe. Is it with 13?
Yeah,
No. Can I pick a different person?
you can. And who is it? Reveal it now.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Hands down.
You would. Okay.
Hands down.
That's the question. Who would you Lady and Tramp?
Who would you lady and tramp a turkey leg
I
with?
thought she was going to say Christian Bale, but you know.
Okay.
No, gosh darn it, that would have been good.
So, LTP listeners, I'm willing to bet you did not think you're going to hear that question today. But aren't you so glad you did?
I'm happy.
So here's my
Lord have mercy.
advice. If you have unless you have an iron stomach, avoid those two or three things. I think they might be the end of day or day
Day
ruiners.
enders are like, you know what? I think I'm going to go back to the hotel and not move.
Yeah, and sleep.
And it's only 9:45 a.m.
You know, Jess, you do that anyway. But
I
anyway,
do.
you do.
It feels so good, too.
I'm going to go take a nap. Are you kidding me right now?
No,
Okay.
I am for realsies.
I know.
Okay.
I've been around you at the park. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So let's move on from those two culprits.
Okay, and then where are we going?
You lead the way.
Jess, you know.
Da, da, da. No. You missed the coffee cart. It's really not there anymore. But
Oh, the coffee cart.
I
Then
would
why am I
like-
going to bring it up? You have a
because
popcorn cart.
No, we don't. There's
Yeah.
no popcorn cart.
Yeah,
Where?
right there at the hub. Think about it. It's literally, you keep on coming around the corner, like if you're going around the
Oh,
circle
and
now.
like you're going back out. Like
Correct. Like, because now we're doing the U-turn coming
No,
around.
I was giving
Yeah.
a honorable mention
Okay.
to the coffee cart that used to be right there in front of Fantasy Fair. Remember, it was this white,
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
and that was the best place to get a hot chocolate,
Yep.
or coffee before fireworks because you couldn't get through
But let me
anywhere else.
let me ask you: Do they bring that thing out at a certain time and then wheel it back?
No, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Gone.
Okay. Because I know some things they do that.
Yeah,
don't
not that one though.
Okay.
That was more of like a just
Okay.
physical,
So,
tiny little building.
but the one, as point of reference, the one in DCA right by Pixar Pier entrance is there permanently.
That
right?
one's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do
That
need to
one's
try
got
that.
You know,
The booze.
And I keep on telling myself to get a coffee there. And
Yes.
and every time I'm walking by, I'm like, oh, I need to stop
Yes.
and get a coffee. And I haven't done it yet. I don't know why.
Oh, I know why. Because we get sidetracked.
We totally do.
That's exactly what happens.
like coffee, okay, and we keep on walking. Okay, never mind.
Or we point and we go, oh, let's go to that, and then go, okay. And that's how it always is with us.
True words right there,
Yeah.
my friend. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, where are we going now?
Yeah, then we have popcorn, and then we go around to...
Jolly Holiday.
Oh my gosh, Jolly Holiday.
I don't know why you're asking me. This is Mark's thing.
No, I know, but I'm making sure you're right here.
Let's listen to. Wait a minute. Someone had mentioned Jolly Holiday on here. Oh no, that's right. Becky mentioned the Jolly Holiday at the beginning.
The Matterhorn macaroon.
So the Jolly Holiday, yeah. This is kind of one of my jams because if you pull up the menu,
I have it.
Okay, so go ahead and.
Well, do you want breakfast or lunch and dinner? Which one do you want?
Well, I've had all three there, but just a little point of reference. This used to be the Plaza Pavilion,
correct?
And it used to be a double-sided restaurant where it would open up on the Adventureland side too.
Yep.
Those days are long gone. Although, sort of, the Tahitian Terrace is still is there now.
Kind of, yeah, and that would
little kind
serve
of,
as their But correct me if I'm wrong. They haven't really changed the aesthetics of the plaza in a very long time, have they? I mean, for me, if they've done anything, they have never done anything major, have they?
They've changed the name.
Yeah, I mean, but other than that, like we're talking about the exterior and the interior of the building, really.
Right.
I don't think they've ever done it, at least in my memory, anything major as an overhaul for anything, whether it be furniture or woodworking or anything.
Yeah.
It has always been a very similar. Like again, going from a kid, the two things that have been this one. and the Plaza Inn have always, even though the names may have changed and morphed a bit,
Right.
the look has always maintained like a very sense of, or been very stable, I guess, if the word is right, and very similar, no matter how, I mean, since I've been going to the park.
It's been pretty consistent for 60 years.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, yeah, go ahead and read some of the stuff.
Okay, so breakfast, they have seasonal offerings, which as of now they have up here, but as we know the park is closed. But Dia de los Muertos ham pie with guava filling. Ooh.
A what pie?
Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
A royal cupcake, Dutch apple cinnamon muffin. Ooh,
I would eat that.
Would be great.
Yeah, okay, so I'll stop you just real quick. For any listeners out there that like baked goods, like cookies or muffins or little cakes, everything is top notch here.
Yep.
It is beyond your expectations, and do not hesitate.
Which, now that we're talking about it, I think I'm going to try to, when I go to Denny's to get my coffee, I'll walk into the park, I'm going to go get a muffin in the morning. Because, I mean, they'll have the Matterhorn macaroon, like Becky mentioned.
Yes.
In here, they have raspberry rose Mickey macaroon, cinnamon roll, blueberry muffin, double chocolate chip muffin, hello, butter croissant, chocolate croissant, another hello, the Mickey sugar cookie, a sugar cookie, and a few donuts and whatnot. That is all what they have for breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus coffee, I assume.
I didn't even look, but I'm pretty sure most of them will have some form of coffee.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much for lunch and dinner. It's pretty much that. I think, okay, so they have a few sandwiches when you go into lunch and dinner.
Yes, they do.
When we went, what did I want? Their tomato. I had tomato. I think they have a tomato bisque.
They do.
It is really good.
And here's the thing with...
I liked the soup. The bisque
it
was
was
good.
really good, yeah.
Yeah, so I know some people don't like the term comfort foods out there, but they have a grilled cheese and tomato bisque, and it's $9.99. It is a slam dunk every single time.
That is what I had, and that was great.
Right.
Yeah.
I had, I think, a roast beef sandwich. Is there some sort of beef sandwich on there or something on there?
The roast beef and blue cheese. Or corned beef Reuben.
No, I don't think
okay, so what I'm reading here, it would be, here we go. Jolly Holly, you have an island pork toasted sandwich, toasted capri, oven roasted turkey on ciabatta. Isn't that what you had?
No, I would never order that.
Roast beef and blue
Jess
cheese.
would.
Oh,
that's what I had.
Okay. A caprese on focaccia, roast beef and blue cheese. Maybe you got that.
I probably did get that.
Yeah, corned beef Reuben.
No, I wouldn't get
the aforementioned grilled cheese, which is very, very good.
Does it tell you how much it is?
$5.99 for that.
For what? For the
grilled cheese.
Oh, okay. Isn't there some sort of combo for $10?
Yeah, toasted cheese sandwich and tomato basil bisque. $10.19. Yep. The Jolly Holiday Combo.
Get it? Yeah, I mean, so
it is worth it. I had
the
that.
Reuben was not good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't like?
It was awful.
Was it?
It was dry. The bread was dry. It wasn't good at all.
But again, if you want a quick bite that's not going to, break the budget or whatever, go in there. They make really good sandwiches in the afternoon and evening. Again, great place to record a podcast, right, Jess?
Oh, it's the best place.
In fact, Jess and I did that.
We did.
That was before Udi came.
Yeah.
Yep. That was strange. But we did it. And it's also a great place to watch the fireworks, too.
Yeah, and then they do. And the one thing I don't think we mentioned is they do have a kids menu here.
Okay.
And their kids menu does have a turkey sandwich and then the aforementioned macaroni and cheese, which I had anyway, and it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yep.
All
and then
right.
coffee, yeah.
And coffee. Okay, excellent. So please go there. I mean, it's an excellent place.
Yeah, quite a few different coffees. Actually, they're like full on like espresso, double espresso cappuccino, latte ice, latte cafe mocha, blended mocha, caramel macchiato, which is what I would get, or an iced caramel macchiato. Then your regular old coffee, cocoa, and whatnot. Then you go on to your assorted beverages, soft drinks, blah, blah, blah. All that.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh. Where are we going? Wait, where are we going next?
There's only one place right now. Well,
I was gonna say, are we?
We have that one little corner thing right on, but to me, what do you get there? A soda.
What is it called?
The refreshment corner.
Oh no,
which is right there.
You have to go there.
Okay.
This is one of the hidden gems.
Wait. Okay. My ignorance, I've never been there.
Oh, you've got to go. Okay. This is one of those, you know how In-N-Out has the secret menu place? This is the spot for the secret menu stuff. Just take it away.
I don't know all the secret menu stuff.
I know,
though.
but tell us what...
My cream cheese filled pretzel and my cherry Coke.
As a mention for that...
they have a jalapeno cheese filled pretzel.
They do.
Too.
Karina actually references this, and so Udi...
Why did I not go there? Holy crap, I'm reading the menu right now.
And hold on, I'm going to tell you something in a second, but after... Karina mentions this, and sorry, Udi, she uses a word you don't like, but I'm just going to...
Okay, is it I don't like or you don't like?
You.
Okay.
This is a shout-out to a recommendation made by Jess. But I love the cream cheese-filled pretzel at the refreshment corner. So yummy. Also, not entirely a part of Main Street, but within the hub, there's a little donut cart that has donuts in the morning and afternoon that are super unique and delicious. Definitely worth a try. But they do run out, so plan on making a special trip there to grab one. So let's go back to the hub for a second. So one of those donut carts must transfer it in the morning or something. Okay. So, you know what? Is that where they... I'm talking to Karina like she's right here. Is that where they? I've seen these fancy donuts that are like thick,
and we'll be there.
We've had Shannon and I had one, didn't we?
Maybe that's what she's talking about.
You did. I remember you did. I think you sent me a snap or a picture or something of it. Yeah, you have.
We did.
And it is. Yeah.
We did.
I'd be down to splitting one with a couple people of that, but because
I get one for me.
Okay.
Anyway.
So thanks for that. Thanks for that pro tip. Go get one in the morning and do it first thing because they run out.
Dude, mac and cheese in a sourdough bread bowl. Hello. Hearty chili, chili cheese dog basket, mac and cheese dog basket, and then your regular old hot dog basket. Why have I not been there?
That is one of Annika's favorite places to go to, too, just because of that mac and cheese bowl. But I think...
Oh, that is where... Okay.
I think they put chili in there.
They do.
It's a chili and mac and cheese. And they have a hot dog that's buried in mac and cheese there, too. So
I would do that.
And it's not on the menu, but that's what they have that thing there.
I'm a sucker for mac and cheese.
I am too for a good mac and cheese. I'm like, yeah, I will eat that whenever I can.
We had that good mac and cheese here the other day. Remember, we had leftovers and you had it with us. His mom made more.
Ooh, oh my gosh,
so good,
so good.
So isn't this where you get your cherry Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have a full-on soda fountain there, or
correct? Yeah, and then they put the whatever flavor you want in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Delish.
So you can get your own flavored sodas there, or Cokes, I guess, at the refreshment corner. Okay.
So good.
So guys, go there, check it out, ask for that secret menu thing. I mean, I know where that list is that they have.
I don't know where that list is.
So I'm showing Udi a picture of the mac and cheese bowl in a sourdough bowl, and they cut the two sides off to make it look like Mickey's head, and it's goodness in a sourdough bowl. So go there, check it out, get your cherry flavored Coke, or as Jess just mentioned to us, they will put whatever flavor you want in there, like vanilla, maybe.
I mean, if they have it.
Okay, if they have it. Udi, you got a lot of places to go. What if it? So the mac and cheese bowl sounds good to you?
Yeah, I mean that, and then the chili one.
And you can order the food there and just go sit in the outdoor dining area that is Jolly Holiday.
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
they all share the same little courtyard there. And again, if you're so lucky to be there, just as the magic hour happens, as we were with Jess during the recording, the lights flicker on right through there. There's a nice big tree right there that's got the twinkle lights in it. Twinkle. Okay, so let's move on. Where's our next stop?
I gotta go back to it now. I'm still on the damn menu.
You don't know?
I don't consider that food.
Which one?
See, now we're gonna get in trouble.
Which one are you thinking about?
Gibson Girl.
No.
Candy Palace.
Well, no. Okay, that is right next to it. You have another. That I wouldn't call Candy Palace.
That's what
but
I was saying. I was
that
like,
is a
I
shop.
don't call it.
That is a candy
Yeah.
shop. No, you have Carnation.
So you're skipping Gibson Girl too.
No, because they're right there. If you're going around, you're going to have Carnation, and then you hit, yeah.
No, Gibson, then Carnation.
What?
Suck it.
Yeah, you're right. It's the Gibson Girl first.
Oh no, you're correct. I read them in the incorrect order. Yeah, so it would be Gibson Grill. Yeah, we're not going to go to the
Candy Palace.
The Candy Palace because it's candy. I mean,
It's
a
candy.
shop.
It's
a shop.
a shop, but they do make fresh toffee there. They do make fresh peanut brittle there.
Candy canes.
Candy canes, special time, as Jay mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just throw a little tip: is that if you're polite, you can ask a cast member to get a fresh batch that they haven't put out yet. And it's
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So because if you go in there and you want to buy one, it's in a package. You can just ask for that has been on the shelf for some time.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask for like a freshly made one, and they can go find one for you if they're in a good mood. Yeah, that's what he said. But okay, so let's move on to the Gibson Girl.
Correct.
What more needs to be said about
I know.
that?
Mark, take it away. I mean, that is your jam. Yeah.
It is my jam. So it's a tradition of mine to go there. At least two of the nights that I'm. Udi, yes.
You have made it a tradition for me now because now it doesn't feel right unless I go there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You jerk.
And
yeah, every time I go now, I'm like, oh wait.
and you got Fantasia ice cream.
I did. Oh my gosh, that needs to be regular. They don't have it.
It is good.
Is it?
It's super good.
Sweet?
Freaking. Yeah, kind of, but the mix of flavor was amazing. It was so good. I'm so glad I got it.
Yeah.
And I really want it to be a regular item on that menu because if it
concur.
was, I'd get it all the time.
Yep.
No doubt.
Right.
That went straight to the top of the list as far as my favorite.
Well,
it was like boom.
Really?
It was so good.
Well, I can say that with its lemon too.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, when you have when you run across that food item or treat or whatever that like speaks to your soul.
Yes, yeah.
That was one. Yeah, that one. And then I don't know. Maybe, I mean, you're eating a limited edition ice cream, and we're eating on Main Street. And not only were we eating that on Main Street, we were sitting on the porch.
Yes.
And that, I mean,
That's just cool.
I mean, it was perfect. I'm sitting there with family on the porch eating ice cream.
That was Walt's flavor too.
I know.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
the nostalgia. You're like, this is epic.
Yeah,
I know that fed into it, but
Yeah.
that being said, it's still really good ice cream.
Yeah, no, he's right. And so the Gibson Girl is just your standard ice cream parlor. But the ice cream is Dryers, and it's quality stuff. And it's not expensive. You can get a single scoop on a waffle cone. I think it's $5.49 or something like that. Or maybe it's $1 more for the waffle cone, but it's $5.49 for a scoop. It's a tradition.
$5.79.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
$5.99 for a waffle. No, a double scoop waffle is $5.99.
That's actually a lot of ice cream.
And $5.29 for a single waffle. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I never get a waffle cone. I always get a cup.
Oh,
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's how I roll though. I get a waffle cone with dipped chocolate and nuts on it, and a scoop of mocha almond fudge.
Okay.
That's great stuff. I know Jess gets mint.
Mint is my favorite.
That's your jam. But it's it's a tradition of mine, and I either walk around with it or I sit on the street and watch people. And I will do it like one of the last things in the evening before, and I don't care what time it is. If it's 11:30 and they're still open, I'm getting one and I'm walking out, and that's how it is.
You know, one thing that I like is they're, like a lot of different restaurants will do, is they will have a seasonal offering. Now, the last one that they're showing on here, obviously because we're closed, is one that I had, which was freaking great, which was the dulce de leche sundae.
Oh.
And it was really, really good.
What does it say? What that is?
Double scoop of dulce de leche ice cream topped with bananas and caramel. It was great.
Okay.
You have to educate me. I don't know what that is.
Educate us.
Okay, so dulce de leche, I think I explained it before on the show, is basically when you'll get a condensed milk, and then you will heat it, and then it caramelizes, and so it's kind of like a caramel.
Okay.
It is a different flavor from caramel. The consistency will be a little bit different from straight up caramel because of the sugar values and whatnot. Caramel has more sugar, on and on.
Right.
But it has that flavor of caramel, but it is different. And so having that ice cream, that is one of my favorite ice creams or gelato. If it says dulce de leche, I'm like, whoop. I like fly right to
I'm
it.
going to try that now.
Yeah, because you know who makes a good one on a total side note, a good gelato? Haagen-Dazs.
Oh.
Interesting.
They make
Okay.
a very good dulce de leche gelato. It's pricey, but man, it is good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like $5 for like
Yep.
that freaking little tiny thing, but it is really good. But
So,
anyway,
yeah,
so
so-
yeah, that Sunday, and then they have other Sundays in there too, which I've never had, to be honest with you. I've
I
never had a
think
Sunday.
Ariel has had. I said, was there one called the cable car or something like that?
The streetcar.
Streetcar.
Strawberry streetcar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she has had that. It's actually looked really good.
Yeah, they have for those will be the chocolate chip cookie sundae, the Firehouse Dalmatian mint sundae, which is Jess's favorite.
That's Jess's favorite.
So good.
The strawberry streetcar sundae. And I have had the ice cream float there, very good. Yep, and then obviously you can get ice cream by the scoop.
Yeah.
And then they'll have their pretty standard fare, pretty much as far as ice cream. And I'm waiting for the other ice cream to come back. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So chocolate, strawberry, cookies and cream, cookie dough, vanilla, mint, mocha almond fudge.
I love that.
There you go. Rainbow sherbet.
Yes.
I have a tendency to lean to the cookies and cream when I go. But anyway, yeah. But there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then moving
I
down.
like cookies and cream.
Do you?
That one I actually like.
And I don't know if it's just me or my perception.
It is.
But when they make their when they make your order, it always feels like the ice cream that they put is like packed in there.
They give you a lot.
Yeah, you don't feel, even though they say, okay, you have 2 scoops or 1 scoop or whatever you're doing.
You don't need 2 scoops.
Oh my gosh, it is a lot.
It is a lot.
Ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, you could do 1 and be fine.
Yep.
If you're like, I like, an okay amount of ice cream, then 1 is fine. Like me, give me more ice cream, so I do too. But even then, I find myself near the end going, man, I'm kind of getting to the end going, oh my gosh, I'm getting full. But great, yeah.
Okay.
More.
It's a lot of ice cream.
It's a lot of ice cream.
It is.
So where does our journey take us next?
Now we can go there, Udi. Go ahead.
All right. We're going to the Carnation Cafe.
Ooh.
I am going to make breakfast here one day.
Yeah, so someone did mention this one, and I'll just say off the top, this is one of our staples that I go to with my daughters. It's charming. We go there for dinner. We always ask to sit outside. Here's a tip: make a reservation as soon as you go. As soon as you know you're going to go to the park, go online and make a reservation. Many times people don't, and they will not serve you. Well, sorry, they will try their best to do it, and I've seen people getting disappointed. But go ahead and make your reservation. Show up a little earlier than your time, and just ask to sit outside. Because when you do that, you get immersed in the music and the sounds and the sights, and it's just wonderful. Now, I have not been there for breakfast, but Nicole, I think that's who it is, mentioned something about breakfast. Nicole, she says breakfast favorites Carnation Cafe and dinner favorites Plaza Inn. And then I asked her what did she like on either, and she said, at Carnation, I always get the spinach and tomato egg white frittata with extra avocado, black bean pico de gallo. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And a Carnation penne pasta with either bolognese or marinara. So see, there you go with the bolognese. So now that egg white frittata sounds like that could be really, really good.
It does.
I'm reading it right here, and it sounds really, really good.
I'm not an avocado guy, so I'd give it to someone else.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh, I would too. So it is made with mushrooms, sour cream, and avocado. The black bean pico de gallo served with cafe breakfast potatoes and fruit. That is a lot. But I will tell you, and this one's for Becky because apparently she doesn't like breakfast.
Didn't know there were mushrooms in there.
I don't like it either.
What, mushrooms?
Breakfast.
Oh, well, whatever. I can't help you're crazy. You have country fried steak and eggs, which I have not had in a very long time. The all-American breakfast, which is what I would lean towards, which is like eggs and potatoes, bacon, and toast. Or, here's another one, apple granola pancakes.
Oh, my gosh. I have seen those.
That might be good.
They are, oh, my gosh. Yes.
And then they have a classic eggs Benny, ham and cheese omelet, and then steel cut omelet or oatmeal. Sorry, which I think everybody knows steel cut oatmeal. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I have a fruit parfait. Then the ever so classic Mickey shaped waffle. And then topped with apple or strawberry topping. Then they'll have sides, coffee, juice, that kind of thing. But yeah, then they do have a kids menu, which you can do your own, which will be silver dollar pancakes, or you can choose one silver dollar pancakes or a fruit parfait, scrambled eggs, or the Mickey shaped waffle. There you go. Bran muffin too. That's for Mark. Anyway, that's breakfast.
There's a lot of food.
Yeah,
I mean,
the food is good. Lot of food, yeah.
The food is good. I like it.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so I'll keep on going on the food since we're there. I'm going to move on to what their lunch offering is now. I have a particular friend who would love the very first one that pops up here, which would be the fried pickles with dipping sauce.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It would be very good. It sounds really good. The only thing they don't describe what their house sauce is. I'm curious.
Probably a form of ranch.
It is.
Yeah.
I have had those.
Okay.
And they are spears.
Okay.
And
cool.
yeah, and that's something we always get. We always get the fried pickle spears.
Yeah, it does say spears right here. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have a salad. Then the one thing that I need to get is Walt's chili. I need to get that.
You do.
Yeah. Baked potato soup, another thing that I'm...
Very good.
You've had it? Okay, I'm going to need to get it. Then Mark for salads. There you go, Mark.
Yeah, I've had the salad there,
Okay,
but
which one?
one of the options. There's one that's a seafood one, right?
Yeah, the romaine with shrimp.
Then it isn't that one.
Then you had the spinach with grilled chicken.
I've had that.
Yeah.
And I've had the meatloaf there, and I've had one of the burgers. There's a burger that's on sourdough. It is really good.
The maybe not for
Probably for dinner.
yeah, because the meatloaf, I didn't know they had meatloaf there. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go. Okay, so continuing with lunch, they have penne pasta with shrimp, the sourdough bacon cheese melt. What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's on sourdough.
Yeah, Angus chuck patty, pepper jack cheese, grilled onions, hickory smoked bacon, spicy house sauce, and grilled sourdough, served with your choice of fresh fruit or seasoned French fries. Wow. Roasted turkey sandwich, Main Street cheeseburger, and this one's for Jess for the chef's vegan burger.
Yeah.
I mean, I would try it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't know, that is a direct joke at Jess because she is a meat girl.
Yes, very much so.
And, you've heard that joke, flame kissed, when you're cooking?
Yes.
That is no lie when it comes to Jess. She has straight sent me pictures of her dinner, and I'm like...
The arteries are still pulsating?
Oh, my...
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't even get how she eats it. But anyway,
Okay.
they do have... Also, they have... A seasonal TV dinner. I'm not sure what that is. It says inquire with a server.
No.
Did anybody know?
No, I don't know what that is.
Anybody who knows, please let me know. I'm curious now. Fried chicken.
Yeah, Errol's gotten that.
Homemade meatloaf.
I've had that.
Oh my! How was it?
Wonderful.
Okay. Mark, make it a mental note when we go again. Mm-hmm. I'm having that.
Oh, but again, you're saying that now, but talking you out of these enchiladas is going to be hard.
Dude.
It's very hard.
Okay.
You cannot talk Udi out of anything when he's into it.
Okay, no, wait.
Okay.
I'm going to... I approach my next statement with a lot of trepidation and fear. But once I say it, you'll understand why.
Okay.
The trip I made with a certain individual sitting at this table, the last trip that I made with her, she kind of, forced isn't the word, but she pushed my boundaries when it came to the food we were eating, and it showed me a little bit more. Not to give her too much credit.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna credit more the other individual we were with, not her.
There you go.
Anyway, that being said, I didn't know they had meatloaf. Mm-hmm. I love a good meatloaf, and I'm like, it would not be that difficult for me to go like, all you got to do is yell, Udi, meatloaf. I'm like, where are we going?
Okay, yeah, it's great.
Good.
Yes, yep.
But anyway, so then they also have fresh catch of the day, whatever it would be. Then they have their desserts. Ooh, they have banana hot fudge sundae. They have malt milkshake.
They have something very rare on the dessert menu that you can.
I like things. Oh,
that you can.
The malt.
You can only get this particular thing at this location, and it is a flavor of milkshake.
The root beer?
Nope.
The Fanta orange?
Nope.
No?
No. It's Walt's. It's one of Walt's favorite, and it's only there because he insisted that it was there. This was one of Walt's favorite restaurants, but it's probably on. It still needs to be on the menu for the flavor of milkshakes. Isn't there a cherry one on there?
Mm-mm. Nope. Oh, yep. There it is.
Is it really? Classic
malt and milkshake cherry.
Yep. So the cherry milkshake is there, and try it, and be a believer.
So be prepared. I'm having a cherry milkshake with meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then again, make reservations there. You do get waited on there, and the staff is super friendly. Mm-hmm. They'll do everything you want. The coffee, you brought coffee up earlier at Denny's. The coffee there is Joffrey's French press.
Mm-hmm.
It is super good. Super good. I went there last time with my.
Have it on here.
With my, is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my sister's a coffee snob, and that's great. And she goes, and we got there. I go, look, you got to get some of the coffee. She goes, this is coffee. I go, no, it's not. It's really good coffee. And so I got one. She tried some of mine. She goes, okay, I need one. And it's one of those things where they will just serve you as much as you want. And then on the evenings where I know we're going to stay late, which is, I guess, every evening, I say, hey, can I get some coffee to go? Nope, absolutely no problem. They give you a styrofoam cup, fill it up, and whatever, and they give you cream. It is great. So super cool place. They definitely take care of you there. It's not even that much money. How much is hamburger? Like $14 or something? Does it tell you what that is? $15?
Give me one moment. The cheeseburger is $15, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
The one that sourdough bacon cheese melt is $17.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, they also have a kids menu on here, which would be kind of the same thing. Turkey sandwich, PB&J.
Yeah.
Dinner salad with chicken, mac and cheese, cheeseburger, chicken fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
And then a hamburger, all with kids. And then, yeah.
Okay.
You can get mashed potatoes, french fries, fruit, or broccoli with the kids.
What's wrong?
I just wasn't hungry, and now I am.
I know, right?
And then when you're looking at their dinner menu, it is pretty much the same thing.
Yep.
Even though I don't know why they have it broken up, but yeah, it is the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. Make a note.
Okay. Noted.
Duly noted.
There we go.
All right, so leaving there, there's not much else coming out of the park after that.
No, you're going to come down, and then the only thing you're going to hit near the end would be the popcorn.
And churro cart, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the popcorn, yeah, it's popcorn, right? I don't think it's made any different there than anywhere else. Okay. That's always good. Some people, I wonder what's some tradition. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Aaron said something about that.
I thought he did on Facebook or on Instagram.
Yeah. Let me see what. Okay. Yeah. So Aaron did say, here's what he said. Main Street is definitely a great spot for food. I love breakfast, so my favorite place for breakfast is Plaza Inn. With our little ones, the character interactions are awesome because of how it's so one-on-one. That's a good point. Mm-hmm. The food there is amazing, too. The other tradition I have is anytime we leave the park for the day, whether it's day 1 of 5 or day 2 of 3, I've got to grab a churro from the cart by the entrance. It's a nice nightcap for an amazing, fun-filled day at the park. So he leaves the park with a churro.
Interesting.
One of the nights? Yeah, awesome. Okay, then Ola Board mentioned, wait a minute, what did she say? The thing that comes to mind is I love the smell of the fresh steam wash and the amazing view of all the shops, restaurants, and the amazing view of the castle. I think he was answering something else. So I can ask what he was talking about with that. The punster says, and that's Ryan, nothing beats getting an 8 a.m. reservation at the Carnation Cafe and getting the gazebo spot. Exactly. He's correct on that. Watching everyone walk in and listening to everyone's plans for the day. Yeah, that's actually really good. I have had that gazebo spot once, and it's nice. It's right there, right on Main Street. So you get to see everyone, and it kind of sticks out a little bit because people go, "Oh, how do these guys get that spot? They must know someone." Yeah. Awesome answers. That was fun.
I like that. This will be good.
Yeah, and now I'm hungry.
Well, I'm going to eat before we do this.
That is going to be the only problem. We're either going to have to eat before or after.
Yeah. So I hope that it provided some tips for you guys and some of your next planning when you go in there. If we missed anything, please let us know. We'd love to talk about it. Or
if you have questions, where are we going to next?
Jess, where are we going?
Should we just do the same thing? Go right and just start in Tomorrowland? Because I think last time we did left when we did attractions.
We did.
We went down Main Street and went left, so we should go down Main Street.
Okay, right. I'm down. Yep.
Sure, we'll do Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple places there, three or four options there.
I'm not sure we're going to do that next show, but yeah, just keep an eye out on the socials. Cause I'm sure Mark will throw it up there. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And again, if we missed something or if there's something, because there's bound to be some stuff that we missed or the other listeners know of, I'd love to hear it because I'm always down for food tips. All right, so that's going to wrap up episode number 109. Wow, I'm shaking my head. It's crazy, right? Yeah. All right. So if you've liked this, go ahead.
No, I'm like I'm flashing forward to like 200 ago. Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna do it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah. I know. We will get there at least, hopefully. No, I'm not. There's no doomsday foreboding here. I'm just saying we will. It seems like it's so far from me.
Yeah.
It seems like it's so far from me. But so did 100. You know,
Yes, it did.
But we got there.
We got there.
Oh my gosh. All right. Crazy, but that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you've liked this, please leave us a comment on Apple iTunes. That helps us a lot. Do consider joining us on Patreon. We have content coming your way. The IOU, UDOG, when we're going to talk Jess and doing something sometime.
Okay.
What?
Full transparency.
Yes.
I was going to record a couple days ago my rant, and then I went to my phone and GarageBand, what I record on, wasn't downloaded.
Oh no!
And then it kept on. It took forever because because the mood struck me, and when I do my soapbox for Patreon, I do it when the mood hits, wherever I may be. I mean, I've done a couple from inside the park. I've done a couple just, in my house or whatever. And I was driving, and it, like, something hit me. And I'm not going to say it here, and then I'm like, ooh, perfect timing. And then it wouldn't download. And then I'm like, crap. And then the moment passed. I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait until. So apologies, Patreons. I had one coming, and then blame. I'm going to go with technical difficulties on that. But yeah.
Okay. Well,
but now I'm ready to go. I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming in the next few days. So
awesome.
It may be out before this is even out.
Cool. Cool. Look forward to it.
Yep.
So yeah, do consider joining Patreon. Do consider getting a T-shirt from us. It all helps this thing go. Keep going. All right, so that's going to wrap up the show. Again, as I mentioned, Jess, where can people find you?
Let's see. Instagram is StorybookJess. And then my Snapchat code is, I'm talking way down at the bottom. So you'd have to scroll pretty far to get it, but it's there.
Okay.
And then let's see. Leaving Today Podcast on Facebook is Leaving Today Podcast. And then Jessica Farfan is my own Facebook.
Okay. Udi, for more witty banter.
You can find me on all of my socials, which are Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all HAXGOALIE, haxgoalie. And then you can find me on my other show, The Mando Show, which we are now, at this moment, covering the Disney Gallery show on Disney Plus, which, if you don't know, which you probably all know, but I will reiterate, it is the behind-the-scenes show of The Mandalorian. Absolutely fantastic show. If you have not watched it at current time, they are on 3 episodes of the 8-episode run. Get caught up. Go watch it. Worth your time. In fact, I think when I go home, I will watch episode 2 again.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. You can reach me at, you can send an email to me at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com or Instagram at leavingtodaypodcast. And that is it. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you're doing well. We hope you're staying positive, and we will be returning to the parks soon. I can feel it in the air. I think the jungle waters are swirling around. We're going to get there again soon. Yeah.
The spirit of Walt is floating and going over to the gate and going open.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So until then, stay safe, and we'll see you in the parks.
Bye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland is now ended its normal operating day. We hope you enjoyed your visit to the Magic Kingdom and that the memories you've made will bring you back again soon.
A new world order, Udi. A new world order.
Don't get me going.
Okay.
Now, I will give you one.
Not that one. Pick a different one. God, you're so slow.
Wow, these are smaller than I thought.
That's what she said.
No bed sheets.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I like yelling at you.
You have to give me 2.
Nope.
One from the back. God, you're so slow. Baby, that looks better than mine. Nope.
Let me see it.
Nope.
Let me see it.
You know, if I take it off, it locks and no one can touch it.
That's fine. I'm not gonna. You don't have to take it off.
Oh my God, but you make me hot. It's so close, I can feel it.
Kitty.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face red.